Assalamualaikum and good day to Associate Professor Surveyor Dr. Wan Yusof bin Mahmud and everyone. We are from Group 10 would like to present about Value Management Workshop.
By conducting the value management study, we could identify the most suitable developments that could provide high returns to our client, UTM, as our client intended to have value for money in this project. This is all the team members and our clients in this value management study. Moving on to the first part of this value management study, which is the information phase. The scopes and objective of this development is to develop an area near to the UTM lake as a commercial area, to identify the most suitable project that give high returns to UTM, to produce a simple project with high value and high return, to produce a project which is environmental friendly, and the last one is to produce a project with high revenue and low cost of maintenance. Before conducting the value management study, we should acknowledge the client's requirements for this project. And the location for the project is land near to the UTM lake. And the budget allocation that our client could provide is 6 million ringgit. And the project duration, it must be done within a year. And the development time is commercial buildings. And the goals, of course, to have a high return projects.
Greetings, my name is Hafira binti ADZHAR. My part is about function analysis of project. We had obtained the specification and expectation of client on his project. The project must have a car parking space, toilet, enough circulation space for visitors and students, have landscape and architectural designs, enough facilities, water and electrical supply, eco-friendly environment, can give benefit to people when use it and bring in income for UTM. Also, the project must not eliminate staircase, eliminate mechanicals and electrical works, provide smoking area, reduce parking space, reduce the aesthetic value, must not be used for students or tenants only, non-durable for its life expectancy, and project must not wasteful to the environment and UTM. The figure shows the project phase diagram in our value management plan. In order to identify the most suitable development that can provide high returns to UTM to be implemented in this area, the question prompt were produced. Our team has managed to identify 5 proposed projects as the table shown. As a result, VM team can manage to propose a suitable high-profit project, single-story cafeteria to be implemented near UTM Lake for the client through value management workshop.
We have 5 proposals for this project. Before we go one by one, I will introduce myself first. My name is HAZIQ bin ROHAIZAD. My matric number B18BE0070. And for the first proposal, it's a single-story badminton hall. It has 6 standard size of badminton courts, toilets, and registration counter. Advantages: it provides more space for UTM students and outsiders to play badminton, more convenient for students near UTM Lake than sport hall, develop athleticism. Disadvantages: less student run badminton hall during semester break. Students more prefer to go to sport hall because do not need any fee, and it's high initial cost. For the second proposal, it's a single-story cafeteria. For the design concept is mainly classes, and the location of the site is near to the lake, so we provide transparent landscape. Advantages: it extra choice of meal for UTM students and staff, fair rental costs, and high aesthetic. Disadvantages: it's competitive with another cafeteria and restaurant inside and outside UTM. People may get bored with the same menu and environment. It's overcrowding on weekends and holidays. For the third proposal, it's a single-story Super U pharmacy store. It has minimalist style as well as a tiny office and restroom. Advantages: it provides medical needs for UTM students. Students do not need to leave UTM to buy medicine. Create job opportunities to students. Disadvantages: highest construction cost, highest cost of maintaining the quality of medicines, high responsibility to ensure the supply of medicine is within law. For the fourth proposal, it's a multi-purpose hall. A contemporary and future combined style hall containing hundreds of people. It's a very traditional architectural complex with white wall, black tiles, and timber. For the advantages is availability of parking, provide space for event that accommodate many people, additional choice of event place for event organizer. Disadvantages: higher construction cost, long construction period, take longest duration to profit. And for the last proposal, it is a double-story clubhouse. It's proposed to build a double-story clubhouse with swimming pool, tennis hall, cafeteria, and the others. And for the advantages, it's consistent income from the rental of a stall lot, high profit by creating memberships, great location which is near to the center of UTM. Disadvantages: the location is a little out of the way from the hostel, such as K9 and K10. Is competitive with UTM's sport hall and gymnasium, which are mostly free of charge, and is a long construction period.
In this evaluation phase, our team evaluated the proposed project to eliminate impractical projects and identify the best idea to be developed. The projects will then be read and then it will be screened again. The VM team and the client will consider 6 criteria to evaluate the projects, which are profit, initial cost, aesthetic, maintenance cost, construction time, and method of construction. From the criteria scoring matrix, our team have carried out the comparison between each of the particular criteria that mentioned just now. Based on this criteria scoring matrix, the profit has major preference over the other criteria. It is the most important criteria with the highest weight. Meanwhile, aesthetic obtained the lowest raw score and weight among 6 criteria. After that, the 5 proposed projects will be judged again based on the 6 criteria in the evaluation matrix. The rating range is from 1 to 5, which is from poor to excellent. From the evaluation matrix, the proposed project which scored the highest rank is the single-story cafeteria with the score up to 139 marks and single-story badminton hall with score of 136 marks. Besides that, all the others proposed projects receive relatively low scores than these 2 projects. Hence, the proposed projects suggested by VM team are the single-story cafeteria and single-story badminton hall in this evaluation phase. In order to select the most suitable development, the suggested proposed project will proceed to the next phase, where its net present value and internal rate of return are calculated.
In the development phase, the purpose of carrying out this phase is to determine the return of the proposed project. We will using NPV and IRR approach to calculate the estimate future return from the project. By calculating net present value, there are some assumptions that we made. First, client's investment cost same as estimated total project cost. Second is the cost of capital is 10%. The NPV for single-story cafeteria, if the cost capital is 10%, the total NPV is 125,697, and it is negative 43,000 for cost of capital 12%. The NPV for single-story badminton hall, if the cost of capital is 10%, it is 125,761 ringgit and is negative 86,395 ringgit for cost of capital is 12%. Based on the internal rate of return, the IRR for cafeteria is 11.49% and 11.19% for the badminton hall, which the cafeteria have the high internal rate of return. Based on the result in IRR, cafeteria is recommended due to the highest rate get. High IRR of cafeteria indicates the rate of growth is expected stronger than others projects and deems to be a profitable one which can provide high returns in UTM to ensure its financial sustainability. In conclusion, our team have gone through the pre-workshop stage, information phase, creative phase, evaluation phase, and also the development phase. Based on the IRR and also NPV, it is show us the highest rate of return for the cafeteria. So for the final outcome, our team recommended a single story of cafeteria as the development project proposal for our client, which is University Technology Malaysia.
That's all, thank you.